welcome to West End Stage's 5-minute masterclasses. My name is Victoria Yeates and my masterclass is on how to prepare for an audition. Number 1, read the script. You might only have a night to prepare, I know. However, if you can, read the script because it's going to give you all the information you need really quickly as to how to play that character. So you're going to quickly learn all about the different relationships. You're like a detective with a script, so you need to find out what other people think about your character, what they say about your character, so that you've got an idea of how to quickly build this new person that you're going to have to go in and play the next day. Also, it gives you an idea of the tone of the piece and how your character fits into that. Number 2, make clear choices. So often I find actioning my script is the best way to get clear, concise, specific very quickly. And also when you really know what you're doing and what you're playing, then you go in with much more confidence. You might go in and hit it bang on and they go, that's brilliant. The director will often then direct you completely the opposite to see if you can take direction and if you're malleable. Number 3, use your actor's intuition. So often when we get a script, you naturally think, I know how to play this part. And when you've got a night to prepare, trust your gut. Often you've been called in for that audition because they also think you're right. So when you start to second guess yourself, you can take yourself down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go in. So trust that you've been called in because they think you're right for the part, and just 100% go with that. Number 4, to learn or not to learn? That is the question. So I've got 2 bits of advice here, a bit contradictory. I've asked producers about this. So for TV and film, I would say learn the script. It's often not very long, and when you, for example, are doing a long-running TV show, you do have to learn scripts really quickly. So with Call The Midwife, I get a script 9 o'clock at night, learn it on the way home, and I'm in again at 5 o'clock the next morning. Or right before I went on set, I'd get a new script. So that TV producer I asked said that they like someone to learn it because of that, because you have to be able to learn so quickly, and it's a skill that you do really get better at, so don't be nervous about that. Then theatre, you know, if you've got 3 or 4 days, learn away. I prefer to try and learn as much as possible because I like to be in the moment with the casting director and feel really free, and that's how I feel like I do my best. But also remember, it's not a memory exercise. So in a theatre audition, you've got the script in your hand, you know, if you need to look down, you need to look down. But really, if you get some words wrong, as long as you're playing your action and making very clear choices, that the director can see that, the casting director can see that, and that's more important. Number 5, have some questions prepared. So often in an audition, the director will say, have you got any questions? And the casting director will say, have you got any questions? So have some questions about the character, about how they're going to stage it. Ask, you know, what do you think about this character's relationship? I didn't quite understand that, or what's your take on that? Really, they want to know that you're an intelligent person that's going to come in with things, that they're not going to have to baby feed you everything, that you've got ideas, that they want to work with you because you're going to have these, you know, don't get too much into it. Don't yap on. Be a bit clear, because they don't want someone who's going to be like that in a rehearsal. So just have a few things up your sleeve. You know, what have you just been to watch? Who was the director? Who was the actor in it? Just a little bit of chit chat. And the final one, number 6, probably the most important one, is enjoy it. So you love acting, that's why you want to be an actor, and auditions are part of the job. So you need to try and enjoy them, because you're going to have a lot, you're going to get some, you're going to not get some, but you need to get something out of it. So you go in and go, I'm going to do the best acting I can do, then no matter what the outcome is, you've got something from the audition, and also you're relaxed, you're not going and going, I've got to get this job, and people can smell that a mile off. Hope it helps.